Footballers, want to learn how a pro schedules his extra trainings in a week in season? Then watch this video to the end.
Triformance Sports Training.
A footballer's in-season schedule can look something like this. Anywhere from 2 to 4 team trainings plus 1 or 2 matches per week. That being said, it's going to make it difficult to schedule smartly those extra training sessions. And those extra sessions could be strength, power, speed, agility, or technical skill sessions. These are sessions where you're going to work on things that you need to improve yourself as a footballer. Doing too much or training extra on a day you shouldn't be doing that, it could put yourself at a worse state on game day, which we don't want to do, or possibly putting yourself at risk of getting an injury. Now I'm going to help you guys out by together we're going to take a look at a sample week schedule for a pro footballer who has 3 training sessions per week with 1 match on a Saturday. We're going to program in for extra trainings, 2 strength and power sessions, along with 2 acceleration and top speed based sessions. With the 4 extra sessions, I'm going to give you the exact exercises, the sets, and the reps, so you guys can try these workouts for yourself, or you can switch up some of the exercises, or just get influenced by how I program these extra sessions in the week. But that's enough talk. Let's take a look at the weekly training schedule. Right off the bat, in season, we're going to reduce any volume and frequency with extra training sessions because we need to prioritize game day freshness and recovery. With our strength power sessions, we're going to do these 1 to 2 times per week, and a great time to get some strength in, it's going to be directly after your team training session if possible. And when performing strength exercises, we don't want to do any slow eccentrics. This is going to put more stress on that muscle tissue and take longer to recover from. Stick to quick movements or isometrics. With our speed sessions, we're going to do 1 to 2 per week, and these are going to be very short, anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes of actual work. A great time to perform these, it's going to be in your team training session directly after the warm-up or before your team training session. You want to do these while you're fresh and after a warm-up so you can perform each rep with maximum quality. And don't schedule any speed or power training into your week directly after a game. You want to wait anywhere from 48 to 72 hours to do any speed or power, because that's how long it takes to fully recover from a match. If your coach is not programming any sprints into your team training sessions after the warm-up, just have a conversation with him. See if it's possible. It doesn't take a lot of time. It could be something simple as 2 sets of 3 sprints directly after the warm-up. For fitness or endurance-based training, we don't need to prioritize this at all. 0 sets is necessary if you're training throughout the week and getting minutes on game day. For those of you not getting a lot of minutes on game day, you're going to want to do at least 1 session to mimic game day fitness. Now, a key to fitting in all these extra sessions, it's going to be micro-dosing. Micro-dosing is exactly how it sounds. We're going to sprinkle in shorter sessions throughout the week so we avoid any overtraining and raising risk of injury. But we're still able to get in that extra work to help make ourselves better footballers and better athletes. Taking a look at this footballer's schedule, he has 3 team sessions per week with a match on Saturday. He has his most intense training session on Tuesday, that's why it's red, followed up by his next most intense session on Thursday, and Friday a very light session. Saturday being the most important, this is what we want to prioritize. We need to prioritize our game day freshness. Sunday, it's a rest day. We need to respect rest days. On Sundays, I'd recommend just taking a walk, going to town, going to a cafe with some friends, getting out of the house, but nothing so strenuous. Just sitting down, watching some footy, moving the body, doing some mobility, that's going to be good for a Sunday. Because remember, it takes anywhere from 2 to 3 days after a match if you've played sufficient minutes to recover. A big red flag for us is if you're doing intense speed or power sessions the day after a game. This could be harmful for the body, but also you're not going to be able to get anything out of the session because you're not fully recovered, not able to sprint or do those plyometrics at maximum intensity. For those of you not playing much on the game day, Sundays are great for getting that intense training session in to improve your fitness, and hopefully your team is scheduling this for you with your other teammates. But if not, no excuses, get out to a pitch and get that work in. Monday, this should be an active recovery day. An active recovery day could incorporate an upper body strength and core-based workout. Tuesday, we have our most intense team training session in the week. A session like this could include those transitional games, 3v2s and 2v1s, and small-sided games. So, on our red or intense days, we want to keep our high days high and our low days low. So we're gonna program in some extra acceleration-based training. Wednesday is an off day, so we're gonna get a full body strength and power session in. And with this strength training, we're gonna work with 70 to 80% of a 1 rep max 4-hour load. Nothing too intense. And for power, that could be plyometrics, Olympic lifts, kettlebell swings, ballistic throws, something where we're moving the body fast with or without load. On Thursday, we have an orange day, so this is going to be medium intensity at our team training session. A session like this may include some possession, 11v11 tactics, and then bigger free play. So directly after the warm-up at this team training session is a great time to get some top speed focused exercises in. And Friday, it's a yellow day, so it's going to be our least intense team training session in the week. Sessions like this normally incorporate some sort of agility circuit to prime the body before the game, some tactical work, set pieces, and short, small-sided games. I recommend on Fridays just taking off from any extra strength or power-based training, but it is a great time to get some short and sharp technical work in. For strikers, that could be your box finishing. For fullbacks, some crosses, and if you take set pieces, get a few of those in. Just don't do too much because we got to prioritize our game day freshness. I gave you the weekly outline. Now let's dive deeper into the extra workouts. Guys, we got to pause the video real quick so you can do us a huge favor. Please like this video and subscribe if you haven't done so already, as it's going to help our channel grow and continue to reach more footballers like yourself worldwide. Thank you for your support, and back to the video. All extra trainings need to start with a thorough warm-up. Follow the ramp protocol. Raise muscle and body temperature, activate key muscles, mobilize key joints, and prepare and increase intensity. On Monday, we're going to focus on upper body and core strength, and this session is going to take you 30 to 45 minutes to complete. Starting off the workout, we're going to begin with 20 minutes of light cycling, or replace that cycling with some low intensity skill training. That could be football tennis with a partner on a small grid, or just wall juggling. After the cycling or skill training is completed, we're ready to get into our strength circuit. With our strength circuit, we have 6 exercises, and I want you to perform each exercise for 30 seconds. Then you're going to rest for 30 seconds, so we have a work to rest ratio of 1:1. Hop onto the next exercise until all 6 are completed. Once you've completed a full round, you can rest 1 to 2 minutes before performing the next round. Go ahead and do 2 to 3 rounds. Exercise 1, push-up. Exercise 2, pail-off press. And with this one, you're going to do 15 seconds on one side and then 15 seconds on the other. Exercise number 3, an inverted row. Exercise number 4, Swiss ball circles. Again, with this one, do 15 seconds going one way and then switch to 15 seconds going the other way. Exercise 5, a single arm overhead press. Exercise 6, we're going to do a dead bug variation. On Tuesday, we're going to do a speed-based session that's going to focus on acceleration. This is going to take anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes to complete. On speed days, in your warm-up towards the end, try to add in some rhythmic, technical speed drills. Exercise 1, we're going to do a wall push. Do these for 2 sets for 10 seconds on each leg. Exercise 2, we have our acceleration sprints. For the first set of 3 sprints, we're going to do 10-meter sprints. After you do your first sprint, you're going to walk back slowly, taking some rest before completing your next sprint. At the end of those first 3 sprints, you can rest 2 minutes before completing the next set of 3 sprints that we're going to do for 20 meters. Exercise 3 are continuous broad jumps. So we're going to do 2 sets of 3 reps, 1 rep including 3 continuous jumps. On Wednesday, we have our full body strength and power session. This is going to take anywhere from 30 to 60 minutes to complete. Our first power training exercise is going to continue to increase the intensity. We're going to do lateral line hops. Do these ones for 2 sets for 30 seconds. Exercise number 2, another plyometric exercise. It's going to be a depth drop to a box jump. Do these ones for 3 sets for 3 reps. Heading into our strength, exercise number 1, it's going to be a trap bar deadlift, working with anywhere from 70 to 80% of a 1 rep max. And we're going to do 3 sets, 6 reps. Exercise 2, an important upper body exercise, pull-ups. If you can do these weighted, do so, but we're gonna do 3 sets for 6 quality reps. Exercise 3, we're gonna do a lateral lunge, doing it for 2 sets for 6 reps. And our final exercise, exercise number 4, it's gonna be a Swiss ball hamstring curl. Do these for 2 sets, anywhere from 5 to 10 reps. On Thursday, we have our speed session that's gonna focus on top speed. This is gonna take 10 to 15 minutes. Exercise number 1, it's gonna be our forward pogo jumps. Do these for 2 sets for 10 meters. Exercise number 2, we're gonna have our skips. The first 2 sets, we're gonna do skips for maximum height. The last 2 skips for maximum distance. So you can do these for 10 to 15 meters of distance. A total of 4 sets for the skips. Exercise number 3, our flying sprints. To perform flying sprints, you're gonna build up your speed over a distance of 30 meters, slowly accelerating. And then for those final 10 to 20 meters, you're gonna sprint at maximum speed. This allows us to focus on that top speed rather than acceleration. After you perform 1 sprint in a set, go ahead and walk back before performing the next one. After you complete your first 3 sprints, you can rest for 2 to 3 minutes. Many of you love to train hard. You love to do a lot of sessions until you sweat, until you feel exhausted. But trust me, guys, this weekly schedule we just looked at, this is training hard and smart. It's not necessary to feel like you can't walk up the stairs after each session, especially while you're in season. By microdosing these 4 extra training sessions in your week, you're gonna ensure that you continue getting better as a footballer and getting better as an athlete. Now, we didn't speak so much about extra technical skill sessions as we just kind of covered those gym power and speed sessions. But with your extra technical training, a great time to get that could be directly before your team training session or directly after it with a friend or by yourself. And for those of you not playing as much on game day, but you're still training all week, you can do some technical skill on your off days and before or after team training sessions. With these sessions, just keep in mind how intense is the session, how hard are you working. Anything too intense, you're not gonna wanna do that 48 to 72 hours before a match. And if you are doing something intense like shooting, keep it short and sharp days before the games. The golden rules when it comes to these extra trainings, listen to your body. If you feel tired, you probably need to rest. So respect your rest days and prioritize game day freshness. There's no one-fits-all way to train throughout the week. You need to work on this and figure out what works for yourself. Different people adapt differently. So what works for one person may not work for you. For those of you that need help programming your extra training sessions, go ahead and visit one of those links down below in the description box and we'll be sure to help you. So guys, if you could just like the video and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our content, that would be great. But keep working hard, keep getting better. We'll see you in our next video.